Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Josh Thomas here from WiiFolder.com, bringing you on yet another video demonstration for Wii Fit Plus. If you didn't check out the first one, basically what we did was we took a look at 4 of the brand new Training Plus games. They're kind of a mix between testing your balance and also working you out in an aerobic style fashion. So, you know, that was so much fun. There's so many more games to check out. I thought, let's do it again in part 2. We're going to take a look at 4 more. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in and start losing some weight with Wii Fit Plus. Okay, first up, we're going to check out some big top juggling. This is one of my favorite games in Wii Fit Plus, probably because it uses the controls so well. You're going to be standing on top of the Wii balance board to balance your Mii on top of the giant ball. And then you're going to be using the Wii remote as well as the nunchuck to juggle the balls that are being tossed at you. Every time you do that, you get a point, and once you get up to 10 points, it won't go any further. So each ball could be worth a maximum of 10 points so far. I'm playing on the beginner's difficulty, so the most balls that I will be juggling would be 3, but it does get kind of difficult, as you can imagine, because you have to keep your balance, and while you're moving your arms like that, you're kind of moving around your balance a little bit. So now I have 3 of them. In the beginner's difficulty, you can have 3. There's also one where you would be juggling 5 balls at once, and I'm kind of dropping them. If you drop one of the balls, then you start all over, and you have to wait till you get up to 10 points again. Top right corner shows me how much time I have left. Top left shows me my current score. Now, once you've been juggling 3 of the balls for a little bit, one of the Miis on the side there is going to decide to throw a bomb at you. And so, Nick right now is getting ready to throw the bomb, so I have to go to the left side to avoid it. And, I dropped one of the balls again while doing that. So, this is a pretty fun one. It really, you know, involves a lot of balancing and juggling. It's not one that's really necessarily giving you a huge workout, but like I said, it is a lot of fun because it uses the controls so well. Another thing you want to avoid doing is rolling all the way to the left or the right side of the platform, because your Mii will start to slip and you'll lose all the balls that you were juggling. Another thing you can do is, if you've been juggling all 3 balls for a while and you've avoided a bomb, one of the balls will turn into a piece of fruit and be worth 20 points. Okay, this one is Segway Circuit. It's a lot of fun because you get to drive around on a Segway on the beach of Woohoo Island. I believe this is called Sugar Sand Beach. I could be wrong, but yeah. So the controls are really simple. You get to use the Wii remote to steer left and right. You just tilt it. And then while standing on the balance board, you lean forward to drive forward. And of course, if you lean backwards, you'll turn around and drive backwards. The overall goal here is that there's a bunch of robotic moles on the beach and they're trying to steal beach balls. So your job is to ram into the beach balls to pop them. I guess if you can't have them, you'll just destroy them so the moles can't have them. You'll also have a little puppy here, a little Mii puppy that's very adorable. If you press the A button, you can get him to run and pop the beach balls for you. Top left corner shows how many points I have. Top right corner shows the current time. You're also going to want to use the map in the bottom right corner. That's going to show you where the beach balls are. Now once you've popped all of them, there's one final mole, and he's kind of like a boss battle in a way. I'm playing the beginner's difficulty, so I only have to ram into him once. There's 3 difficulties to this: beginner, advanced, expert. You know, the harder they are, the longer they would be. You know, you got to pop more beach balls. And also the little boss battle here takes several more hits. He's just going to take 1. I'm using my puppy, by the way, to help stun him. And there we go. You kind of short-circuit him. But yeah, this game does a pretty good job of working out your calf muscles and your legs. Alright, this one is actually an update to the Bubble Balance game in the original Wii Fit. This is Bubble Balance Plus, and it's really fun. It's actually probably a little bit more difficult this time around. The controls are very simple. You just stand on the Wii Balance board, and you shift your weight all over the place to guide your Mii in a bubble through this maze. Now the trick is, of course, if you touch anything, whether it be a wall or this little spinny thing right here, your bubble will pop, the Mii will fall into the water, and it'll be game over. In the top right corner, you also have a timer, so you can't just go through the maze really slow. And then in the left there, it's showing me how far I've gotten through the maze. Now this is a pretty cool area right here. You'll reach this kind of ancient cave, this temple, and the only thing you can see is stuff right around you. You got a little spotlight on you, and so you never know when there's going to be a pillar or a rock right in front of you, so you gotta take it a little bit easy through this one and not hit the edge of the wall like I did right there. So that wasn't too good, not too bad either. Finally, we're going to be taking a look at cycling in Wii Fit Plus. If you played Wii Sports Resort, you might be thinking that you've already tried out the cycling. However, this controls much differently and has a different theme to it. And I think that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, this is better than the cycling in Wii Sports Resort. You can see I'm standing on top of the Wii balance board making kind of a pedaling motion or a jogging motion. I'm holding the Wii remote on its side. The pedaling is obviously going to determine how fast or slow you go, and the Wii remote is for steering. You tilt it to the left or the right to steer around on your cycle, or your bicycle I should say. Now this actually does have a goal to it. In the top left corner it shows me that I have 4 out of the 13 flags that have been placed on the island. So I have to look at my little map in the bottom right corner and figure out where all the flags are located, and then just pedal to them and see how long it takes me to do that. Now the really cool thing about this though is you're not timed, so if you just want to pedal around Woohoo Island and enjoy the sights, you can do that. There's no time limit. Of course, if you do it faster, you do get a better score, but you won't burn as many calories, so you might as well enjoy the sights and pedal for as long as you'd like. Another thing you can do, as you can see, I have my little pet Mii dog here. The Mii, if I press the A button, will run and tag up the flags for me. You know, that's being a little bit lazy, but, you know, it's still kind of fun to do. An interesting thing to point out is this little dog that's following me is actually kind of a version of my real dog in real life. One of the things that you can do in Wii Fit Plus is weigh your pets, and so if you do that, you'll find your little dog will, you know, mess around in games with you. So you can also brake in this game by pressing, I believe it's down on the D-pad, or you can press the 1 or 2 button. That would be your front or your rear brakes. The A button chimes a little bell, and that's what gets the dog to run after the flags. So this is a really fun one. I think something that's cool about this is I remember reading a lot of people saying that they wished you could explore Woohoo Island in Wii Sports Resort. They wish you could just kind of free roam the island, and basically that's what you get to do here. You just kind of pedal around and enjoy the sights and check out Woohoo Island, and at the same time it is a game to where you're collecting flags. I'm playing on the beginner's difficulty. There are 3 difficulty levels. The harder they are, the more flags you'd have to collect. I believe the expert difficulty takes like 20 minutes to find all the flags, for me at least. Now I've gotten all 13, so you want to get to the finish line and see how well you can perform this game. Like I said, it goes by how fast you're able to find all the flags. So that's pretty tiring.